I welcome you all to Answer Me TV. For those of you who haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so by smashing the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell.
Zimbabwe's new parliament building. Mount Hampton's magnificent new parliament building is a fruit of the Second Republic that blooms day and night. Constructed at $200 million, replacing the old colonial structure which held up to 100 legislators, built in the late 19th century by Zimbabwe's colonial rulers. Constructed with funding from China through a grant, was delivered on October 26, 2023, a magnificent and imposing edifice that symbolizes the enduring cultural heritage. Following 3.5 years of construction, it was handed over to President Emerson Mnangagwa, who then handed it to the Speaker of the Parliament. China gifted the massive structure with the intention of fostering camaraderie and unity between the people of China and Zimbabwe. Sinomac contributed in the development of Zimbabwe's new parliament structure. The project is part of an effort to decongest the city center and is located 18 kilometers northwest of Harare. Perched at a height of 70 meters above the surrounding terrain, the structure boasts an impressive all-encompassing panorama of its surroundings. Two lengthy stone steps surround a water feature outside the parliament building that is meant to resemble Victoria Falls. The building's round, chevron-laced structure is reminiscent of the Great Zimbabwe Empire. Furthermore, the National Assembly's interior design is circular, deviating from the existing configuration, which replicates the Westminster model with the opposition and government on opposing benches. An artwork that replicates prehistoric rock art discovered in Zimbabwe is placed on the ceiling. With space for 1,000 people, the new parliament building pays architectural homage to the nation's well-known ancient ruins, the Great Zimbabwe. The 6-story structure also houses 600 rooms, including offices for VIPs, and 15 committee rooms for additional meeting space. The 44th Summit of Southern African Development Community Heads of State and Government will be held in Zimbabwe in August 2024 in the country's newly constructed parliament complex. Moreover, Zimbabwe intends to build a new, smart, capital city far from the crowded Harare, on Mount Hampton, where government buildings would be situated. The mountainside chamber, which occupies 3.3 hectares, 8 acres, of land, was dubbed majestic by President Mnangagwa. According to him, the structure is a testimony of the strategic and comprehensive partnership and excellent fraternal relations between China and Zimbabwe, whose ties go back to the latter country's assistance in the 1960s in supplying and training guerrilla fighters against white minority rule in Zimbabwe. Major airport renovations are among the large-scale infrastructure projects in Zimbabwe that China is heavily involved in developing and funding.